Hey, what's going on, my little TisaTells? How y'all doing today? Well, if you are Hailey Beiber, baby, you are lighting Instagram up and you are begging for mercy. Y'all, let's get into this. Hailey Beiber posted something saying 2023 has been the hardest year for her. And I was like, wow, because we're only in April. That's a strong statement. Y'all, let's get into this because we are going to address everything. One, Hailey saying this is the roughest year. People think it's about Selena. It actually might be about Justin, the way he was falling asleep at Coachella, if you know what I mean. But what's more, y'all, is this really just the fact that Hailey has high-key beta energy and that's the problem? I don't know what's going on. Actually, I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to give you my opinion. Y'all, let's get into this. First, let's read Hailey's statement. Because this was a super shocking statement, especially considering, and I'm being serious, I don't mean any shade about this. I firmly do believe that Hailey was trying to mean girl Selena because Selena had put on a little weight like her medication tends to do. Again, she looks gorgeous with or without the weight, but there's so much in that Hollywood circle. They were delighting in I really do think they were subbing Selena. They thought that they could get her and Hailey could win at the point where she thinks she excels over Selena, namely looks. I don't know why Hailey, and again, this is just me. I don't know why Hailey always gave me that energy like, yeah, you might be more successful, you might be this, you might be that, but guess what? I look better, So the one thing that she thinks she can win on, beauty, I don't know why, she went at Selena over this, okay? Now, I think the one thing she didn't accept, and then Kylie did, let me read the statement because I have an opinion on the Kylie, and this is where Hailey's beta energy, and I don't mean any shade, please no one send any hate toward Hailey. She's having a tough time. But even that whole thing with Kylie, it's like Hailey just gives off beta energy sometimes. Anyway, Hailey said that this year has brought some of the saddest, hardest moments for her. How? When it's only April, and again, why does everybody think this is about Selena? I do think this is about Justin. You guys don't find it odd that Justin didn't come out and defend Hailey? Again, yeah, you could be like, oh, he didn't want to get involved. Your wife is saying that what is happening online is breaking her down to the white meat and you just stay silent? Okay. And then in Coachella, your video of you passed out during the whole thing, nodding off. I'm just saying, Selena looks like she got really healthy. Justin looks like he might be back to his old ways. Anyway, Hailey posted, I like to make jokes about how I feel because sometimes it's easier than admitting I'm having a hard time. But truthfully, since 2023 started, I've had some of the saddest, hardest moments I've ever had in my adult life. And my mind and emotions have been fragile, to say the least. That being said, let's keep being there for one another. Let's be there for loved ones and our friends and families and strangers. Let's just be there for people. Let's keep showing up for each other, even when it's hard. We're better together. And I know so many other people feel the same way I feel. So just know you're not alone. That was her statement. Y'all, first of all, let me know respectfully in the comments, what do you think of it? Again, everybody keeps saying that this is about Selena. I don't think this is about Selena. I think this is about Justin Bieber. He was seen nodding off. There's numerous TikToks about it at Coachella. He looks like he might be up to his old ways. We all know, even Justin admitted, that their arguing style had to change because Hailey keeps stuff inside and Justin explodes. Now, one of the reasons I think that Hailey keeps stuff inside is because she knows she is on thin ice with Justin and she better not open her mouth. Because at the end of the day, and I don't think she likes it, but you are known to be Mrs. Justin Bieber. And that's all there is to it. And that's fine. But I think Hailey wants an identity outside of Justin. And every identity she tries to get, it just keeps flopping. Consider this. And this is, I think, what Hailey's problem is. She just doesn't have it in her, but she wants it. Think about the stuff that happened with Selena Gomez. Let's actually break it down. I know people are like, oh, Hailey, mean girl, Selena, this and that. Yeah, it's no secret. They have beef. It's no problem. Selena and Bella did have beef. People can have beef. Everybody doesn't have to be matchy-matchy friends. However, Consider this. Who really started that? Kylie. She's the one that posted the eyebrow. She's the one that put Hailey Bieber on her story. She's the one that started that mess. And then as soon as the fans started attacking, she had Kris Jenner, it looked like, go in and fix the situation. Selena and whatchamacallit played nicely. Like, okay, whatever, girl. Love you too. Right? And then rolled her eyes like, But then everybody turned on Hailey Bieber when at the end of the day, it was always Kylie that started it. Hailey Bieber did not call out Kylie. She did not hold Kylie accountable. She kept on hanging out with Kylie. She just, I don't know, Hailey, and I feel sorry, if she is going through all this stuff, I feel sorry for it. But when it comes to the Selena, again, girl, you started that beef. And then you said, oh, we need to be kind to each other. Okay, Hailey, but please take your own advice. But that said, let me jump back into what I was saying. There have been rumors going around all of 2023 and the end of 2022 that there are real problems between Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber. We know he got married very quickly after he broke up with Selena. Selena and him were always on again, off again. And every time they broke up, they were like, oh my God, this is the last time. And then they would get together 5 or 6 months later. Except this time, 3 months later, he got engaged and then he got married. First, he literally said, before he got married, no, this and that. He knows what he's doing. This is God's plan. He wasn't getting a prenup. And then he got married and he gave interviews, right? He gave interviews that marriage wasn't what he thought it was going to be. And then he went and got a postnup. If that's not indicative that all... Hailey has said herself that she would call her mom crying, saying, is it always going to be like this? Selena did say that Justin is a very, 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 very mean person, right? And had MA, right? I'm trying to beat the algorithm. Okay, so all this is going on. Great. Let's also not forget that around the time they got married, the pandemic hit. That extended most relationships, as long as they were kind of stable, by 2 or 3 years. We all know that Hailey loves being Mrs. Bieber. She keeps trying to get an identity outside of it, but it's not. You have all these resources, you have all this, you have all that, and you're still kind of flopping, right? Now, by normal people's standards, no, because we're just us. But if you were married to at that time, the biggest pop star, the biggest recording act, do you not think that you would have flipped it, smacked it, rubbed it down all over, and made real opportunities? Again, I'm not faulting Hailey. I do kind of feel sorry for her because I just don't think she doesn't even have it in her to be a mean girl. Yes, I know she can be mean according to some people, but mean people mean girls stand in their convictions. I don't think Hailey is strong enough to be Regina George. That says I don't think anyone should, delight in being Regina George, but I don't even think Hailey has it in her to be Regina George. All right. So now you know all that stuff's going on with Justin. You saw Hailey in that club. I don't know. She was giving the eyes at that billionaire. First, everybody thought he was a bodyguard, but it was actually a billionaire. Hailey was giving eyes to him. When she was in there, I just heard ooh, want you so bad. And can't take my eyes off of you. Right? She wanted him. It seemed like, at least to me. Let me know what y'all think. She wanted him so bad. We find out he's a Brazilian billionaire. Listen, Hailey might not have it in her to be a mean girl, but she knows how to not social climb, but she knows how to keep it locked and loaded. Why would you leave Justin Bieber for a security guard? Come on now. Hailey's please, know me better. Know thee. And so anyway, all this stuff has happened. There's been arguments. There's been this. The pandemic extended the relationship. And again, the biggest red flag that everybody just tries to skirt over. Hailey said that she was close to doing this, sitting in the brush and bullied. Your husband didn't come out and defend you one time. Not once. Even on your birthday, where you had been, according to you, bullied. You even had to reach out to Selena to defend you. Justin ain't say a word. And then for his birthday, even his birthday reel on Instagram, he didn't even make you guys the first picture. And there were those dumb party favorites because you're the one that threw the party, said, thank God I didn't end up with what I always had. Again, Hailey doesn't have it in her to be a Regina George, but that doesn't take away from the fact that I think she does try. And then you see Justin at Coachella, and he's nodding. and he looks a mess. And he looks like he's back to his old ways. Back then, he liked to blame his little proclivities on Selena, but Selena looks like she's pretty much changed her life around. This is old school Justin and Selena gossip. Selena looks like she's changed her life around, and she's pretty much on the straight and narrow. And Justin, he's going through a lot. He has that degenerative disease he's trying to pull through, and it looks like things might have succumbed. And it's hard for two young people to actually, especially in Hollywood, to stay married and make it work, especially when one of the people doesn't like staying faithful, especially when the other one is struggling to find their identity. So again, keep Hailey in your prayers. No one deserves to be sad or miserable. And yeah, she might have beef with Selena, but come on, they all have beef with each other. I just pray that Hailey finds some peace and happiness with the person that's causing her a lot of pain, because the more everybody keeps trying to blame it on Selena, and I think that's why Selena probably has so much grace for Hailey, because she knows at the end of the day, whatever Hailey is doing to her, right, it's because she's getting it from Justin. That's all I'm saying. That's my opinion. But anyway, you guys, respectfully, let me know what you think in the comments. You guys, send out positive healing energy to Hailey, because honestly, we like our beef when everybody is happy, healthy, able, and just taking little shots, right? We don't like it when anyone's being sad, bullied, or about to have, okay? So prayers up to Hailey so she can feel strong enough to do a mean girl antic that's gonna get us giggling, not make us sad. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you later. Bye.